In a world where beauty often speaks louder than stories, few individuals manage to rise above the surface and leave a legacy that resonates deeper than appearance. Maureen Wroblewitz is one such individual. From a quiet girl facing the loss of her mother at a young age, to becoming the first Filipina winner of Asia's Next Top Model, and later a beacon of strength, elegance, and resilience, Maureen's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. In this video, we uncover the life of a woman who defied expectations, shattered stereotypes, and used her voice and platform to inspire thousands around the globe. Join us as we explore the remarkable story of Maureen Wroblewitz, her roots, her rise to fame, her challenges, triumphs, and the powerful legacy she continues to build. In the arid, golden landscape of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, a child of promise was born on June 22, 1998. Maureen Krista Porges Wroblewitz entered the world as the third of 4 daughters to a multicultural family. Her mother, Maria F. Porges, hailed from Pangasinan, Philippines, bringing the warmth, resilience, and joy so deeply embedded in Filipino culture. Her father, Matt Wroblewitz, was a German engineer representing discipline, precision, and pragmatism. This blend of East and West, of tradition and modernity, would become the very essence of Maureen. The Wroblewitz household in Riyadh was a harmonious blend of cultures, values, and languages. Maureen's early years were steeped in discipline, yet softened by the vibrant, affectionate energy her mother brought into the family. Her mother would cook traditional Filipino dishes, tell stories of life back home, and weave dreams of a future where her daughters could become anything they desired. However, this period of familial bliss was not to last. In 2009, tragedy struck. Maureen was just 11 years old when her mother passed away after a difficult battle with cancer. The loss was profound and shattered the very foundation of their family. For Maureen, who had been especially close to her mother, it felt like losing the guiding light in her life. Her father, seeking to rebuild their lives, made a difficult decision to relocate the family to Germany in 2010. The move marked the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with unfamiliar customs, a new language, and a colder, more reserved society. Germany offered structure and opportunity, but for a young girl mourning her mother and adjusting to cultural shifts, it also came with deep loneliness and emotional turbulence. In Germany, Maureen enrolled in school and began the process of learning German, adapting to a different academic system, and trying to fit in with her peers. School became both a challenge and an escape. While it offered her the chance to grow intellectually and develop new friendships, it also emphasized her differences. She was biracial, quiet, and still grieving, qualities that made her stand out in ways that were not always welcomed. Nonetheless, Maureen's curiosity and determination never wavered. She immersed herself in literature and art, finding solace in drawing, writing, and dreaming. During her teenage years, she became introspective, preferring quiet corners and long walks to the bustling social scenes of her peers. But even in silence, she was watching, learning, and absorbing the world around her. Though she did not pursue a traditional college path immediately, Maureen remained committed to self-education and personal growth. Her journey would soon take an unexpected turn, one that would thrust her into the limelight far sooner than anyone, including herself, could have anticipated. The digital age has a way of changing lives overnight. At just 15, Maureen posted photos of herself online, modest, natural, but radiating an unmistakable potential. A modeling scout discovered her Instagram page and saw what others had yet to realize: here was a girl with the poise, mystery, and elegance to grace international runways. With gentle encouragement from the scout and her own growing desire to explore life beyond the confines of a small town in Germany, Maureen made a bold decision. At the age of 18, she packed her bags and flew to the Philippines. It was a homecoming of sorts, the reconnection with her mother's roots, and a return to a culture that embraced her with warmth and pride. Initially, Maureen started as a part-time model. She appeared in minor fashion shoots, catalogs, and commercials. Her look, a blend of European features and Filipina charm, began to turn heads in the local fashion scene. Yet Maureen was not content with mere appearances, she wanted more. She wanted to prove herself not just as a pretty face, but as someone with grit, intelligence, and a story to tell. In 2017, Maureen auditioned for Season 5 of Asia's Next Top Model as NTM. She was just 19 years old, the youngest contestant of the season, and had minimal professional modeling experience. But what she lacked in experience, she made up for in heart, grace under pressure, and a deep desire to succeed, not for fame, but to honor her mother's memory. As NTM was a battlefield, and each week brought new challenges, high-fashion photo shoots, demanding critiques, and fierce competition. From the beginning, Maureen was often underestimated. Some judges questioned whether she had the versatility and edge to go far. But Maureen took every critique as fuel. She listened, she improved, and above all, she remained true to herself. Week by week, she stunned the judges and audience alike. Her photos were increasingly powerful, embodying both vulnerability and strength. Behind the scenes, she remained humble, forming genuine bonds with other contestants while quietly perfecting her craft. On June 28, 2017, Maureen was crowned the winner of Asia's Next Top Model Season 5. She made history as the first Filipina to win the title, a moment that resonated deeply across the Philippines and the international modeling community. After her as NTM win, Maureen's career catapulted to new heights. She signed with Storm Model Management in London and continued working with top agencies in Manila. Endorsements came pouring in: Asus, Palmolive, Metro Magazine, and several fashion and beauty campaigns followed. She appeared in numerous television programs and interviews, sharing not only her journey but her vision. She used her newfound platform to speak about body positivity, mental health, and multicultural identity. In 2021, Maureen entered the Miss Universe Philippines pageant, representing the province of Pangasinan. Her poise, intelligence, and refined elegance made her a crowd favorite. Although she finished as first runner-up, Maureen's performance was widely celebrated. Many praised her eloquence during the Q&A segment, where she emphasized the importance of resilience, kindness, and authenticity. From 2017 to 2022, Maureen was in a relationship with Filipino singer Juan Carlos Labejo. The pair were open about their relationship on social media, often sharing snippets of their travels and daily life. Their romance inspired fans, many of whom admired their mutual support and artistic synergy. However, in June 2022, the couple announced their amicable separation. Maureen spoke candidly about the breakup, stating that while their paths had diverged, there was mutual respect and love. By 2024, she was romantically linked to Filipino-German model Noah Steinbach, whom she met through mutual friends. The couple kept a low profile, focusing on their careers and mutual support. Maureen's path has not been without its share of struggles. In 2023, she publicly shared her experience with depression and suicidal thoughts in a deeply moving social media post. She spoke about the pressures of fame, the grief of losing her mother, and the isolation that often accompanies success. Her vulnerability struck a chord. Fans, mental health advocates, and fellow celebrities applauded her courage. Maureen used the moment not to garner sympathy, but to advocate for mental health awareness in the Philippines, where such discussions often carry stigma. She also faced criticisms in the modeling world, some questioning her ability, others scrutinizing her multicultural identity. Yet, through it all, Maureen responded with grace, never lashing out but always standing firm in her truth. Driven by personal loss and a deep desire to give back, Maureen aligned herself with several philanthropic causes. She became an ambassador for the iCancer Foundation, which supports breast cancer patients and survivors. Through this platform, she conducted workshops, raised funds, and spoke at awareness events. She also worked with educational charities that provide resources to underprivileged children in rural Philippines, especially young girls aspiring to enter the arts or fashion. Her social media platforms became avenues not only for branding, but also for spreading awareness about mental health, climate change, and self-love. In addition to her Azentium win, Maureen has received numerous accolades. Model of the Year by Mega Magazine in 2018. First runner-up, Miss Universe Philippines, 2021. Actress of the Month, the Monthly Film Festival, 2025. Featured in Forbes Asia's 30 Under 30, 2022. Ambassador for Philippine Mental Health Summit, 2023. In 2024, Maureen relocated to Los Angeles, California, to further pursue her acting career. She enrolled in acting workshops, auditioned for roles in independent films, and collaborated with Filipino-American creatives. Her aim was to bridge the gap between Filipino culture and Western cinema. She also launched a YouTube channel documenting her life in LA, combining lifestyle vlogs with honest reflections about her journey, career tips, and personal growth. The channel quickly gained a strong following, reinforcing her reputation as a grounded, thoughtful public figure. Maureen Wroblewitz's legacy is still in the making, but even now, it shines brightly. She stands as a symbol of what it means to overcome adversity, to rise above doubt, and to stay authentic in a world obsessed with perfection. She has not only broken barriers in modeling and pageantry but has also become a voice for mental health, diversity, and female empowerment. She has paved the way for biracial talents in Asia, showing that identity is not a limitation but a strength. As she continues to evolve from model to actress, from pageant queen to philanthropist, Maureen Wroblewitz remains a testament to the power of grace, resilience, and unwavering belief in one's dreams. She once walked quietly in the shadows of others, but today she shines as a light for many.